All Jefferson is officially done as an NBA player. The former Boston Celtics power forward confirmed his retirement from the NBA to the Boston Globe's Gary Washburn on Saturday. Just ran into Big All Jefferson, who spent part this season in China. Said he's officially retired from the NBA. Will play in Big 3 this summer but is done with NBA. I was able to be home for Thanksgiving on Christmas for the first time since high school. He did not make an appearance this season. The 34-year-old veteran played for 5 different teams over 14 seasons. He was selected by the Boston Celtics with the 15th pick in the first round of the 2004 NBA draft. Jefferson immediately became the building block of the Celtics rebuild alongside veteran Paul Pierce. Jefferson's ascent to one of the premier young big men in the league helped the Celtics acquire future Hall of Fame forward Kevin Garnett in a trade with the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2007. Jefferson was the prized piece of the Wolves' return for Garnett, and without the young star, the C's might not have been able to pull off the deal. That trade arguably was the primary reason why C's won the 2008 NBA Finals, as Garnett changed the culture in Boston, won 2008 Defensive Player of the Year and was a nightmare for opponents on offense. So, as Jefferson transitions from NBA retirement to a new career in the Big 3, Celtics fans should always appreciate him for helping the franchise reach its ultimate goal after a 22-year drought. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device. Greg Monroe is back in Boston. Kyrie unplugged on C's Young Guys. The Celtics officially announced the signing of the big man to a 10-day contract prior to Sunday night's matchup against the Spurs. "We have signed them 10-0s to a 10-day contract. Welcome back. Twitter.com/NyatasVCL. Boston Celtics at Celtics, March 24, 2019. The presence of Monroe, who played in 26 games with the Celtics last season, provides much-needed front-court depth with Al Horford, left knee soreness, and Robert Williams, low back contusion, both out versus San Antonio. With the playoffs looming, having Monroe on board will allow Boston to rest both Horford and Aaron Baines, who is recovering from a left ankle sprain. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device. Boston. The narrative surrounding the Boston Celtics all season has been one that revolves around guys being hurt, and with that, an element of unpredictability as to its impact on their play. So with just 9 regular season games left, why would these final games of the regular season go off script? The latest medical update from the Boston Celtics has Al Horford, left knee soreness, and Robert Williams, low back contusion, both out for tonight's game against the San Antonio Spurs. Williams suffered his back injury in Boston's 124-117 loss at Charlotte when he came down on his back after trying a put-back dunk that hit the back of the rim and bounced out. In the Hornets game, Jason Tatum suffered a similar spill, although his fall didn't appear to be as hard as the one suffered by Williams. Tatum is listed as doubtful tonight. The glimmers of positivity on the injury front for Boston come in the form of Aaron Baines, left ankle sprain, and Gordon Hayward, concussion protocol, who are both listed as questionable for tonight's game against the Spurs. This season has been an injury-riddled one for Baines, who hasn't played so few games since his rookie season with the Spurs. And while he logs just 14.8 minutes per game, there's no mistaking his impact on this team when it comes to winning, because without him, the Celtics are just 16-14. As for Hayward, his concussion suffered in the Celtics win over the Atlanta Hawks last week. This is just the latest mini setback as he continues to show growth and improvement in his overall game after a lackluster start to the season. Click here to download the new My Teams app by NBC Sports. Receive comprehensive coverage of your teams and stream the Celtics easily on your device.